post-apocalyptic ruins of Neo, New York with my 12-year-old son, Hoops. I've given him all I can, but sometimes I wonder if it's enough.
The year is 2053, a dark time in human history, especially for the legendary b-baller Charles Barkley, a man who does not know his own strength. As a result of his chaos dunk 12 years before, a slam dunk that lands with incredible destructive force, millions of people are killed. And much to Barkley's dismay, he is forced into hiding and is an outcast to society. And the sport that has captivated thousands worldwide is now outlawed, never again to be played on the outdoor courts and gyms of his newfound home, Neo, New York. The great b-ball knocked of 2041 saw the destruction of the greatest ever to play the game, and as a result of fear, Air Jordan himself is turned against the game he loved so much, on a warpath to persecute those who still believe in the bumpy, bouncy balls that once brought so much joy. Barkley, a b-ball purist through and through, is determined to bring the game back to his people, so that someday his son, Hoops Barkley, can ball just like his dear old dad, and so that the spirit of Barkley's deceased wife, Maureen, can be at rest.
That's Beltheos, the octoroon great-grandson of LeBron James. He doesn't like to talk about himself.
This is the premise of Tales of Games presents Chef Boyardee's Barkley, Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, Chapter 1 of the Hoops Barkley Saga, a freeware game set in the style of old-school RPGs. If you're looking to take your spoof RPG experience to the next level, look no further. Shut Up and Jam Gaiden is everything that the consummate baller and RPG fan could ever desire, full of Larry Bird, Pocky, Square Enix, and Ghost Dad references that will make you take a look back at the days of old, while at the same time being an interactive experience a la Final Fantasy, mixed with Super Mario RPG battle controls. Not to mention it's a hell of a lot better than Barkley Shut Up and Jam. Let's start with the world you'll play in. Lo-fi as it is interesting to explore a world devastated by 12 years of martial law against basketball. The streets of Neo, New York are as depressing as they are full of 16-bit sprite NPCs looking for their next chicken fry fix. As Barkley wanders through town, he'll run across old friends like Larry Bird, who has now dedicated himself to the priesthood, and a kindly shopkeeper named Chin, who sells ecto-cooler, tobacco, and steroids, all important for your stats in battle. And man, the battles, easily the most impressive and important facet in the entire game. As you press on through this adventure, you'll find yourself in ancient b-ball catacombs, full of monsters with attacks that will surely afflict you with diabetes, Montezuma's revenge, and other status ailments. But with Barkley's jump shot, pass, and free throw skills that he used so effectively in the days before the great b-ball purge, and the efforts of his comrades such as the octoroon great-grandson of LeBron James, and a cyborg Vince Carter that shoots eye lasers, each whistle, ball droid, and zombie baller will surely crumble at your feet. Dungeons are full of surprises, such as a basketball square puzzle that will reveal treasure if you solve it, and a b-ball monster that serves as the first dungeon's boss. You'll even come across a hideout of what can only be described as furries who take their ambitions a little too seriously, where snails will fall in love with foxes. How does this happen, you ask? Well, let's just say that plastic surgery should be left to those who really need it. Shut Up and Jam Gaiden is a slam dunk, and best of all, it's free, so go download it now and support freeware RPGs. Oh, and here's to hoping they make a spiritual sequel involving hockey or football, where Mario Lemieux or Wayne Rooney are their respective sports' last hope.